James gets spooked. It was a busy day on Sodor. A new line had been constructed, and Thomas, Rosie, and James were sent to work there for a few days. Rosie had brought a line of empty trucks to the top of a hill. Wait, Thomas said. Once at the top, Thomas whistled goodbye. But the trucks were beginning to get bored. Let's break away, they sniggered. With the they were on their way.
Driver, the trucks broke away.
Of course they did. Now give chase. Now, up ahead were cliff edges. The track on the cliff edges had broken off, and now trucks were in deep trouble. The trucks rattled down the line, and then it happened. Oh crap. Wow. Oh, no. Rosie arrived at the scene of disaster.
Oh, they fell over the cliffs?
Yes, like I can't see that.
Oh, James is going to be teasing me for weeks.
Oh, never mind, James. What will the Fat Controller say? Come on, we'll see if we can get a crane. Later that evening, the Fat Controller came to see Rosie. You should have been more careful about your trucks, Rosie. I don't want to hear it. They say that you agreed to let those trucks be taken out, even though they were meant to be scrapped. You're all at fault here, Rosie. Just because you weren't coupled to those trucks, Rosie, not the last engine. You should be shunted into the yard until I can trust you again.
Yes, sir.
James shall be doing your work now. After hearing that, James was quick to tease.
Well. To think that Rosie thinks that the trucks are...
And who says those trucks won't be called ghosts and probably called you, James?
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Then I'll tell you both a story and I'll make your frontals quiver until next Halloween. The line used to be big because of this type of engine. Inside the house, exactly right in front of 6 small rooms to a short, stumpy dome. Except it was still painted in the lemon bright and soft yellow colors. The line used to be permanent and goods. But after this accident, it was easy to leave. The little tank engine was something that was straight. He was puffing along the high cliffs when it happened. A stone that had fallen off his previous goods train had gotten stuck in the rails. And now, the engine was in trouble. With the crash and the crack, the engine derailed and fell into the gorge. On a misty night, you can still see his ghost trying to make it home after his failure. It stops singing above the gorge, and then he disappears.
Wow, that was the most stupidest story I ever heard.
Don't worry, Rosie. I'm pretty sure James will always come back soon. The next day, James still wouldn't stop bragging about ghosts. You know, Rosie, I'm starting to get more and more tired of James's boasting. Oh, don't worry, Thomas. When Rosie stops at a location where James is, I'll try to talk to James's crew in private. Oh, okay. coming up with a plan, I guess? Yes. Okay then. James had stopped at a good station that day, and he still wouldn't stop going on about the ghost story that Thomas told.
Stupid Thomas, stupid story.
Then Rosie puffed in with a special order of pipes. Rosie and James's crew talked, where neither James nor Rosie could hear, and they were coming up with the prank. Later that day, James was preparing to head back home.
If we don't get back to the shed, Henry will take my favorite spot.
We can't go back yet, James. We have a little fuel to deliver.
Farther!
And they could also see that their plan was working, because now James was becoming nervous. James came back to the goods station that night to come and pick up his fuel delivery. They were puffing along the narrow gorge when his driver stopped him. James thought he could see something up ahead.
What the?
There, in front of James, was a faceless E2. It crept closer and closer and closer to James until nearly touching his buffers.
James, what are you doing back here?
Actually, Rosie, what are you doing here still in the siding? I thought you would follow us after James went past. We were, but the blasted points got jammed on us right as you crossed over.
Wait, it was a prank. I knew there was no such thing as ghosts.
Well, I'm pretty sure you still whistled, surely. We heard a whistle while we were on the bridge. How could we? If we whistled, you barely would even hear us. No, that had to be you. We heard a whistle.
That wasn't my whistle.
Wait, if that wasn't your whistle, whose whistle was that?
You don't think?
Neither engines or crew wanted to think. After meddling with the points for some time, all four men finally got the things working, and Rosie and James double-headed to get the fuel delivered on time. The next morning when the fat controller arrived at the sheds, James was the first one to speak.
Please, sir, can I go back to shunting?
Yes, James. I guess that leaves Thomas to take the trains then. Fine, I'll do it, sir.
Thank you, sir.
After that night, James had respect for four things. 1, Thomas. 2, Rosie. 3, ghost stories. 4, ghosts themselves. I don't think that ghost that James saw was real. Don't you?